Good everybody, what's up? Robett Hollis here. Content 101. Next question is from Paul Gray, and he asks, what are your thoughts on GoPro versus Samsung 360? So, two quick things, Paul. One, GoPro obviously can't even be compared at the moment to Samsung 360 because they dropped the ball and didn't release a 360 camera at the start of the year at CES. So I was over in Las Vegas in January for CES, which is the world's largest consumer electronic trade show. And they didn't release one. So I think GoPro, for starters, stuffed the ball. They didn't release a 360 cam then, which they should have, because they already had market saturation with everyone using the devices. And B, they also dropped the ball because they didn't release a drone fast enough. Because to be able to integrate it in, if you actually look at the space now, DJI has just made a huge jump forward in that space. So I think GoPro are definitely behind the eight ball. And if you look at their product ranges actually shrink down, that's that side of it. But in terms of the actual camera quality and stuff as well, GoPro lenses and quality is better than Samsung 360 cams at the moment. Secondly, but then speaking about Samsung 360, two different things. One, YouTube partnered with Casey Neistat, I think, and basically creating an influencer network of people that are creating 360 content to almost like build out the sort of the VR 360 sort of space on YouTube, which is really interesting. So starting with thought leaders and then filtering all the way down, which naturally happens. But more importantly than that, the 360 cams that they have at the moment, functionally in comparison to the other stuff on the market, they seem to be, I guess, pretty good. But the thing that pisses me off about Samsung, which I don't like, is forcing you to be on Android to be able to use it. So the hardware and software is synced up all through. Now, I mean, Apple gets away with it with their software hardware, but it pisses me off when it's a camera and you can't use an iPhone with the Samsung 360. So you literally have to have the Samsung 360 and then the Android. You can't do it on iOS. So instantly every iPhone user isn't going to buy a 360 cam on Samsung. So I don't like the exclusivity, having to go hardware on hardware. So that kind of pisses me off. But I think the reality is, within my prediction on this will be GoPro won't have a 360 cam like. Actually, no, I take that back. What will happen is this. This is a cell phone, small cell phone. I'm waiting for the new one to come up, funnily enough. They're just going to put a camera on the front, camera on the back, sync that up, and that is going to be your 360 camera. So in real time, it's just going to do that. And then that can live stream straight to Facebook and do anything else as well. So my prediction is within the next wee while, we're going to be seeing 360 cams actually just coming on smartphones with a lens on each side, and that's going to be synced up back and forth. So that's my prediction. So thoughts on GoPro versus Samsung 360. GoPro stuffed up. They dropped the ball and they didn't release one at CES. They would have been able to get the price point solid. I think part of it as well is because the shape of them too, it would be kind of funky. So because they didn't release that, I think they dropped the ball there. And there's just others in the market. And then Samsung 360, I hate to shit that you've got to go hardware to software exclusive, because I just think that just sucks. But 360 cams are coming. The platforms are starting to get rolled out now, and I think there's going to be some leaders in the 360 space in the creative field, which you start seeing. And the thing just quickly on 360 is that I haven't actually seen edits and stuff coming out yet of 360, because unless it's one, like if you're watching a regular, say, skate or snowboard movie or whatever, you could cut together 100 different shots in one little section. You can't really do that at the moment with 360, and it kind of could look a bit funky, because if you're looking one way and it's going to cut something else, it just might get quite epileptic or weird, I don't know. So those are my thoughts. Weirdly enough, I think, I'll throw it out there, I think that a cell phone will do a 360 cam before a current hardware manufacturer dominates the market. I could be wrong, but we'll see in the future. All right, see you guys soon. Anyone's got any other content questions, feel free to ask away. So Paul Gray, that is my thoughts on GoPro versus Samsung 360. See you guys soon. Peace.